What's up, guys? Chris the Chef Sports Cards here. We are doing 2021 Topps Pro Debut Quarter Jumbo Case Break number 9. 10:43 on the clock. We're starting at 10:45, so just hang out for a minute. We'll get rolling. Thanks for joining us tonight. What's up, Wayne Gill? Chris, keep the cat off the table. No cats around here, my man. Believe me, I got dogs. If we had cats, it would be a nightmare. No, not right now, Gil, but hopefully by the time we're doing the free break in a couple weeks, I will have something on that. We'll see. Oh, the trout. True, my friend. True. It's funny, I was in my son's room. He had this little, like, set of drawers, and I opened it up, and he had all these little, like, toys and stuff in it, and I don't have them up right now, but I found 2 of these guys in there. I don't even know where he got these from, but those are Mike Trout. These things are awesome. So I put him out sometimes. Here, we can put him there. Not exactly a perfect rendition of him, but you know. Yeah, it's Tice Auto. No, it's Mike Trout. Matt Tice Auto looks very similar too. But yeah, this was I have the authentication. He signed this his rookie year. I actually bought it for my son years ago, but now it has a permanent place right here. Never moves. It's the one I change stuff around all the time, except the ball always stays no matter what. Yeah, you like that? That's the Harper I was talking about. I got this in a break a couple weeks ago. Got the fills. It was like an $80 random break, and was able to get this Harper. It's numbered to 50, 46 of 50. So that's a keeper. I'm going to send it and get it graded and stuff. So he'll spend some time on the dais up here. All right, guys, what is going on? Chris the Chef Sports Cards. Last break of the week. A good thing, but it also makes me sad. I love opening cards for you guys. Welcome, especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for over 3 years now. We break mostly baseball, a little bit of everything else mixed in. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading, and we ship as quickly as we can, usually within a day or 2 of the break. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. We do a free break every 1,000 subscribers return. It's a big break, a couple $1,000 worth of boxes. You want a chance to get into it, all you do is subscribe to the channel. Your name goes in the random, and who knows, maybe grab one of those spots. And we do have one coming up in a couple weeks, so anybody who still gets their name in will be in this random. All right, let's go over the teams. I don't. I don't have anything out right now. In fact, I was just working on one with a couple of the other smaller companies. I'm gonna try HGA and oh my God, what's the other one? I can't think of which other one it is right now, but there's a couple of them that I'm starting to put a sub together for now. All right, D-backs, Chris F, Braves, Riley L, Orioles, David B, Red Sox, Joel R, Cubs, Robert S, White Sox, and Reds, David B, Indians, Jennifer C, Rockies, Charles H, Tigers and Royals, Jeremy L, Astros, Eric M, Angels, Scott L, Dodgers, Matt K, Brewers, John T, and Twins, Chris F, Marlins, Ryan S, Mets, Daniel R, Yankees, Barto B, A's, John G, Phillies, Wayne R, Pirates, Charles H, Cardinals, Barto B, Padres and Giants and Mariners, Tom C, Rays, Daniel R, Rangers, Tom C, Blue Jays, Chris F, and Nationals, Barto B. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe you did. Maybe you did get a steal. I mean, it happens all the time. Who was it? Someone the other night. Oh, and it didn't really pay off, unfortunately. But Ginter the other night, the Pirates sold for like $7 or something like that. And it was funny too because it was the guy's like first break ever. I said, "Well, don't get used to getting spots at that price. Not right now for the Pirates, anyway." Yeah, well, I think all the spots are a good deal on this. I mean, you can get some good stuff, and you don't have. That's one of the reasons why I like. I mean, besides the fact, Pro Debut is a great product this year, which it usually is. But again, you can get some great names to add to your collection or whatever. You don't have to break the bank to try and get them. That's one of the reasons why I like them so much. I'm torn between the extra autos of the hobby or the chrome and the jumbos, though. Petey Halpin for the Indians. I mean, I know I do like the chromes a lot. I do, and I'm trying to get some more of it. And if we do, we'll do half case breaks. I wasn't really thinking when I listed these about how many cards were in a box. Like, I don't know. I just kind of got them. I was like, we'll do quarter case. And I was like, then when I got them, I was like, I should have done a half. So I'm trying to get another case for next week. If we do, we'll do half case breaks on the jumbos. All right. Chromes of Riley Green, Colt Keith, Gage Workman, Lika Williams, Clayton Beater, and for the Tigers, Gage Workman Refractor, numbered 89 of 99 for Jeremy. Yeah, but you know what? I think O'Brien is one of these guys that he's going to pay in the long haul. The guy's too talented not to. I mean, when guys are young, it takes some time to get in that 162 game season. Like I sometimes think people forget about that because they certainly don't play that many games in college and stuff. And don't get me wrong, even when you're like my son in high school, he plays usually like 70 games a year. But that's, he'll play 70 or 80 games. That's with multiple teams. But still, that's only half of what they play in Major League Baseball. So sometimes the younger guys, they go through ups and downs just because of, the length of the season, But I don't know. I feel like Brian Hayes is just too talented not to be good in the long run. Sabathia. I haven't paid a ton of attention to him either lately, so I don't know exactly what his numbers are like, though. All right, Mauricio. Hines. Baylor. Swaggerty. Pena. And a Nick Bitsko refractor for the Rays. Numbered 40 of 99. CFG's afraid to give 10s. Oh, yeah? I don't know. I honestly am like at a loss with the whole grading thing right now. Like, I've heard that from other people about certain companies, how like you hear that you can't get a 10 from one company, that's all another company gives is 10s, and then all this nonsense with PSA. And I can't imagine, and again, this is nobody's opinion but mine, that this shutdown of PSA, it's going to hurt them. It's got to. I mean, and I understand why they had to do it because they were so backlogged and people were getting so upset with them. But like, I don't know. I wonder if they're going to still hold the standard that they used to after all this. Um, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. For the Bravos, Jesse Franklin, base auto. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand PSA, or Beckett or whoever you like is the gold standard. They obviously you get more money for them or whatever. But there are a lot of good companies out there who do grading. Um, it depends on what you grade for. If you're purely grading to sell, then obviously you want whoever's going to give you the best resale value. You know, if you're doing it for yourself, though, I don't know that spending that kind of money or time is even worth it. Jamari Baylor for the Phils, 62 of 99. Like when I did SGC last year and I did that whole video on it and everything, like SGC stuff is beautiful. They're slabs, everything. I mean, they have one right here. Let's see. Like SGC's tuxedo slab looks awesome. They're so nice. They seem to grade fairly. Their pricing at the time, I don't know what their pricing is now because I haven't looked in a while. Certainly was reasonable. Their time was very long, but this was also right in the middle of that huge boom of last summer, not this summer, the past summer, where everybody started sending stuff into grading. So, but if you were turning around to resell, you're getting 30% less for SGC than your RPSA. But wondering what PSA's pricing is going to be like at when they do finally do economy and stuff again. Like, it might not matter anyway because you just save it in what you would spend on the actual, grading itself. Michael Harris for the Braves, gold, 9 of 50. I do like BGS too. I am more partial to Beckett for grading. I like their whole, I love the subgrades. I think the subgrades are the best thing in grading. Like, I really appreciate the fact of figuring out, because how many times you do get a card back and you get a 9.5 and you're like, why the hell is this a 9.5? Like, the corners look sharp, to this, to that, to whatever. At least it gives you some kind of understanding, like, okay, you didn't get a 10 because of this. And then you can kind of concentrate on that and go, okay, I see it. Or you can go, bullshit, I'm getting this regraded by someone else. I'm cracking it out, Grissom, Duran, Howlett, Nick Gonzalez, Cavalli, and, oh, there's a nice one there. Jeremy De La Rosa, gold for the Nationals. Very nice. 14 of 50. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, look, the, Black Label and all that. No, they're awesome, man. But I like, and look, I know some purists will tell you I'm absolutely crazy. PSA is the best. That's all there's to it. I don't agree. I think BGS is better, but everybody's got their own opinion. I do like these new companies with the, putting more into the packaging of the cards, meaning like the tuxedo look with SGC or HGC's color match that they do. It does really look cool. I don't know what it does for the value, I mean, it definitely looks cool for your own personal stuff, but I don't know. I can't see how people can't have a huge grudge against PSA after this whole nonsense. They had just put out, I just read a press release from them like a week ago, and I guess they reduced the price on the one level they're doing, I don't even know what they call it, overly ridiculously priced level, whatever it is. There's another Gage Workman Blue this time. 146 of 150 for Detroit. I think they reduced it down to 150 a card now or something like that, and that's their like express or whatever it is. I don't know. If they come back and they said something about possibly in December adding more levels, but certainly not economy. I can't imagine economy's coming back anytime soon with them. Or their lowest price level, whatever they're calling it these days. Alec Thomas, Cruz, Seminaris, Sanchez, Franklin, and gold George Kirby for the Everett Aqua Sox, which would be the Mariners. Or I'm sorry, the Mariners. 11 of 50 on the gold. Yeah, no, you're right. And I mean, it started 2 years ago. And well, look, the problem was, and for those of you who've been in the hobby for a while, know that they had these issues long before this boom. PSA and Beckett both did, where they were, before this whole boom started 2 summers ago, not this past summer, the summer before, they were already way behind in time. They were taking months to get stuff back to you. But with the hobbyists who were around then, it was just like, well, that's how it is. Like, no one really complained. Nobody liked it, but nobody complained about it that much. And then this boom happened, and it made it even worse. And then people who are new to the hobby, who didn't realize that this is kind of the way grading works, unfortunately, they didn't want to hear it, And I don't blame them. I wouldn't either. And for the Orioles, Carter Baumler, numbered 22 of 99. It said, it's funny, in that press release that I read from PSA, they said they're doing 35,000 cards a day right now. That's what they're doing. Now, supposedly, when they shut things down or severely reduced their entry levels, they had a 5 million card backup. That was the word. It's like we got another gold coming. Good luck, everyone. All right, Gore, Vukovic, Vargas, Bishop, Johnson, and Antone Kelly. I believe that's the Brewers, right? And 19 of 50 for the Brew Crew. Well, it kind of makes you wonder. Like, I would love to see what their PSA setup is. I mean, 35,000 cards a day is a lot. I mean, they either have, warehouses full of people doing gradings, or they're running these things all just straight off of a computer. You know what I mean? Like, they're just like putting a card down, scanning it in, and the computer's saying it's this, and this, which does make you wonder a little bit how much attention cards are really getting. So how precise the grades are for the good or the bad. I don't know. There's kind of a joke with SGC about Tatis's cards. How nobody can get like 10s on Tatis's cards. Everything is a 9 or under. Again, who knows how they do these processes, but I'm sure somebody out there has seen it. I know I haven't, but look, there's a lot of money in getting graded cards these days. I mean, and what used to be a 3 or 4 time, a card was worth $50. You got it graded, then it was worth $200. Now you get a card that's worth $50 and graded, it's worth $1,000. I mean, it's just the way the market is right now, and what people are willing to pay. So maybe it's worth the time, the energy, and the effort, Carter Baumler again, this time base for the Orioles again, who is David. But like Charles was just saying, people were sent everything in. Like they didn't care what it was. And it's funny now because if you watch a lot of these guys, like here, I'll show you something real quick. I should have it right behind me here. I don't even know where I got this from. I'll be honest with you. But this is the perfect example of why did somebody grade this? Like, hold on one sec. Like, I almost feel like there's certain cards you have to be like, yeah, no, there's no reason to grade this card. Of course, when I need it, I can't find it right away. I know it's in here. Shoot, what did I do with it? Is that it? Anyway, somewhere, I think it's that one. Yeah, here it is. I don't even know where I got this from, okay? So I have a Teoscar Hernandez Gem Mint 10 from the Professional Grading Authority, whoever that is. But let's imagine it's legit. But it's not a rookie card. It's not a. I mean, what's the purpose in grading this card? You know, it's just a regular, just Series 1 base card from what 2019. Like, and this is the type of stuff that gets sent to some of these companies. It's the reason why the rest of us can't get our stuff that we need graded, you know, because of junk like that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's somebody out there who, you know, loves Teoscar Hernandez. He's a good player, you know, but seriously. Xavier Warren to 75, 45 of 75 for the Brewers, for John. Like, what's the point of that? But it's kind of like Charles said, like, these people are just sending everything in. And the funny part is, if you really sit and go on eBay and go through and look at graded cards and what they're selling for, like, yes, you get Jordan Love silver rookie, you know, or whatever, and get that graded, it's going to be worth money. And hopefully one day it's going to be worth a lot more money if the guy's good, you know, or you know, you get a Zion Williamson, or you get this, or you get that, and you know, it's $100 card. You grade it, it's $1,000 card. Okay, that makes sense. But more often than not, most of the graded cards that are selling out there are selling for like $20, and you're like, well, it wasn't even worth it. It cost, you know, it cost you more to grade this thing than it's worth. Like, and unfortunately, a lot of people just think because something's graded, it makes it that much better. You know. And you get these jokers who are doing these mystery packs and everything. Justin Turner to 150, 101 of 150, who grade everything so they can do these mystery pack things and then send them out. It's like, well, just because you put a Teoscar Hernandez in a grade doesn't mean it's worth anything, you know? And all you did was waste the people's time grading this stupid thing. You know? I think that's how I got that card. I think it was from like a mystery pack or something. That's for Barto, Cardinals. It's a 10, baby. If it was a rookie, it'd be great. There's a Luis Angel Acuna, Richardson, and Clayton Beeter for the Dodgers. 24 of 99. Yeah, those things are something else. I've been talking about this Whatnot channel. I know I keep bringing it up because I'm fascinated by it. And for those of you who do or haven't seen it, it's an app where it's basically take YouTube and eBay and kind of mash them together. It's live feeds, and they can do short auctions right on the feed, 30 seconds, 1 minute at a time. And they do a lot of this mystery pack stuff. They do 98% of the cards that are sold on there are football and basketball. There's very little baseball. And everything is, you buy this, I'll give you that. You know, like, so they get absurd amounts of money for stuff that it's like, wow, none of this is worth anything. You know, and like, I'll give you an example. A guy was running this mystery pack thing, and the packs were selling for about $270 a piece. And it was mostly football. Martin Red Sapphire, and I'm wondering if I send it in. Your Sapphire is hard to get PSA 10, but there's very... The last year's Bowman Heritage, I mean, we broke a bunch of that Bowman Heritage earlier in the year. I don't think the new one's out yet. Not that I've seen anyway. Adley Rutschman. Usually Bowman Heritage is an online release. Sapphire tends to have surface issues. That's why a lot of people don't grade it. Cole Henry for the Nationals, gold. Numbered 7 of 50. That's the drawback. And again, this is a Sapphire card here. It tends to be with the kind of cracked ice look to it. It tends to put scratches in the surface a little bit. So some people stay away from it. But honestly, with a card like that, I would do it. I would grade it. And at worst, if you get a bad grade, you can always crack it out of the case. You know, like you can always pop it out and just sell it raw if you decide to sell it one day. But I mean, if you want to keep it and protect it, I would definitely grade a card like that. I mean, a Red Sapphire is numbered to 5, right? Or what is it, 5 or 10? That's and the value of that is exponential if it gets, you know, a 10. Angels, Garrett Mitchell, Dodgers, and for the Braves. Somebody was saying about getting Braves hits. They're certainly getting them now. Drew Waters, numbered 15 of 25, orange chrome. Whatever came out earlier this year. I mean, there was regular Heritage, but Bowman Heritage I haven't seen. Was that? I don't know. Gil, now I'm not sure. You're making me second guess myself. I'm trying to remember. I thought that was 2020 Bowman Heritage. No, maybe you're right. Maybe it was 2021. Gosh, I can't even remember. But yeah, I mean, you can get it from Blowout. They have it. Alcantara. In fact, I just saw it on there like last week or whatever. I mean, it's still available out there. There's people on eBay who sell it. I know that. We had a ton of massive hits out of Bowman Heritage last year. Every box we did was either Jordan or, remember, for those are regulars, we had the one break where we had a gold and a blue Dominguez in the same break. Like, those boxes were loaded, those Bowman Heritage boxes. I thought they were 2020 though, although I could be wrong. Like I said, they start to run together after a while. Scotty Rowland. Yeah, 20. I thought you were talking about 21. All right, Ciani, Tina, Daniels, Wynn, Bitsko, and Trent Palmer. For Toronto, number 19 of 75 for Chris F. Yeah, but, you know, the last one raw for 7, but if you got a 10 on that, that's, you know, you could sell that card for a couple $1,000. Is it autoed or not? Your Martin. Again, it depends on what you want to do with it. And it depends on how badly you need the money, too. Like, you know, are you willing to wait months for it? You know, I mean, no matter who you send it to, if you want to send it to one of the top guys, it's going to cost. I mean, you could send it to PSA and pay the $200 and get it back in a few weeks, I guess. But I mean, again, it all depends on what you want to do with it. All right, Burns, Bautista. It's a Todd Helton for the Rockies, numbered 69 of 99. All right, Freeman, Rivera, Cassie, Sabato, Jones, And Mike Ciani for the Reds, number 2 of 99. The Reds is David. Here you go, buddy. Soderstrom. All right, last pack. Good luck, everybody. What do we have there? Let's see. Looks like some red. Good luck, everybody. J.J. Bleday, Joe Mauer, and Michael McVaney, I think it is. I never say his name right. He's for the Cubs. Who's got the Cubs? Robert. There you go, Robert S. Yeah, I mean, if you're all right with waiting, then you don't have to pay that huge, $200 fee too. You can wait and see. Supposedly, there's PSA's adding more levels in December, so we'll see if that's the way you want to go with it. All right, here we go. Grant Levine, Kirby, Cody Hose, Max Meyer, Junior Severino, and the red is Pete Crow Armstrong. Pete Crow Armstrong for the Mets. Numbered 1 of 5 on the Pete Crow Armstrong. Very nice hit for the Mets. Daniel, here you go, buddy. I don't think so. I didn't see one. Pete Crow Armstrong. No, they're not the Cubs anymore, but these are based on the checklist, and most of it's from like a year or so ago. A lot of the teams. That's as with any break, we go based on the checklist of, what players on what teams. There's players in here that are on teams that aren't even on that team anymore, but we got to go by what the checklist is. All right, guys, give me 1 sec. We'll do a quick hit recap. As usual, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out with us on a Sunday night. We'll be back on Thursday. Lots of new releases next week. Bowman Chrome and Optic and Gold Label, if they all come in, of course. But looks like they are. Plus, we'll still have some more. We'll still have some more Pro Debut. We got some Prism Mega Boxes. We got a lot of stuff coming next week. So, if you'd like to join us, we would love to have you. Just bear with me for 1 sec. All right, guys, we are doing a hit recap for 2021 Topps Pro Debut Quarter Jumbo Case Break number 9. All right, Refractor Chromes. We got Bitsko, Workman, Baylor, Beater. This is actually just a Chrome, Luis Angel, Acuna, and Mike Ciani. They're all numbered to 99. Not the Acuna, but the other ones are 99. Xavier Warren and Trent Palmer to 75. Golds of Jeremy De La Rosa, George Kirby to 50. Also, Anton Kelly to 50. Drew Waters for the Braves to 25. And it's delicious. Pete Crow Armstrong to 10. Paper parallels. We had the Michael Harris to gold to 50. Gage Workman blue for the Tigers. Tourneau blue to 150 for the Cardinals, and the Todd Helton green to 99 for the Rockies. And then base autos of McVaney, Jesse Franklin, Petey Halpin, Carter Baumler, and then we also had a Carter Baumler green to 99, and the Cole Henry to 50 for the Nationals. Guys, again, thank you so much for joining me. Please stay safe, stay healthy out there. Hit that like and subscribe if you can, and have a wonderful week. I'll talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.